My name is Jennifer Bourdeau. I am currently in Nice, France. And occupation, I guess you could say I'm a full-time investor now, passive investor, and a bit active as well. And I'm in 2 deals with Ashcroft. Multifamily for me, it just felt real, like as a tenant before in apartments and things like that, I could understand it. And as a landlord, I understood a bit the business. I mean, definitely not commercial real estate, but single family rental business. So it was most tangible to me and most relatable. Ashcroft was the first syndication that I had gotten into. They were a good fit because I like the markets that they were in. They were super available to communicate with me and to provide, a bit of education, like one-to-one education. I had a couple calls with Travis Watts from your team, and he was like holding my hand, walking me through this in the beginning. So I would say that their availability, obviously the deals that you guys put together as well make it attractive, but just so you guys were always available, like in terms of investor communication and one-to-one, just availability, and especially Travis being there and holding my hand a bit through the first deals, that was what made it a good fit for me, made me confident to go ahead and, send the wire and invest. I guess it really comes back to education again. It wasn't necessarily objections, but I just didn't know, I didn't feel confident enough before. And I didn't know if I was looking at the deal the way I should be, in terms of vetting the deal and then the sponsors and things like that. So I had no particular objections about Ashcroft, but more a lack of confidence in myself to make the first investment. So no, there's no particular objections. My overall feeling is that you guys are the real deal, that betting on Ashcroft as a jockey is a sure bet, at least. So yeah, I'm pretty confident. Professional shop that I'm working with. Education, investor education. It was because of Ashcroft that I really discovered the world of syndication and felt confident enough to make my first couple investments. So yeah, definitely investor education. If I had to pick 3 reasons to recommend Ashcroft to your friend, it's education, that you're going to be educated while you're investing. The second would be the consistent communication and the accessibility of your team. And the third is probably the professionalism of you guys. The way you guys can swoop into these properties and completely turn them around. You're running a pretty tight ship, and it's admirable. So far, my 2 Ashcroft deals haven't exited, but I've at least had consistent cash flow and some pretty good communication, like monthly communication. So for now, it's, the 8%, or 7% pref, I think is in the deal. So I'm getting the consistent mailbox money right now, and communication is really clear. So I'm comfortable just sitting back and collecting my checks. Well, my ACH transfers every month. I love that the transfers, the email updates, they're consistent, but they almost kind of feel a bit like cookie cutter, the communications. I would like to know a little bit more about the specific deals. I can compare my emails side by side of, deal 1 and deal 2. They look exactly the same with just a few numbers that are changed. I would like to know a little bit more about really what's going on, and some candid information about things that are not going so well as well. But maybe I can understand that might create more questions from the investors coming back to Ashcroft and create a more burden on the investor relations team. But I really appreciate the consistent communications, but I want even a little bit more information. I didn't have anybody in my entourage that was doing what I wanted to do. I kind of just stumbled onto syndication, and it was literally just Googling and binging on blogs and podcasts and things like that until I learned enough. And thank goodness I stumbled upon Ashcroft, because I consumed a lot of your content before feeling confident to invest.